This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so Joe Budden's cronies, Mal and Rory, okay? Now, they were part of the team, okay? And I understand why they're mad. I would be mad too, okay? And Joe Budden makes points. They make points. But Joe Budden is in the wrong here, ultimately. Let's be real. Now, I'm not paying $2 to see their response. No way. No way. Okay. As we covered earlier, Joe Budden said sorry to them and said, I encourage them to start a podcast. I won't hold them to that part of their contract where they have to wait a year. But, you know, things were misconstrued and this and that, you know, and I was too harsh. That's because he got backlash all week. Because I'll say this again. If someone comes up with an idea for a company and people get in the beginning and they get in the first 2 years of that startup, a startup could be up to 10 years you get in, right? And you get stock in the company. You get equity. I don't care if you join 5 years in. They usually give you some equity because if they go public or they sell, right, you're going to get some equity along with your salary, right? And that's what these two guys deserved. As much as I don't care for Rory, I don't mind Mal. As much as I don't care for Rory, he still was entitled to equity in the podcast. And Joe Budden became just like Def Jam was, okay? The big bad corporation. Mal, part of his response that I heard, said that he knew something was wrong when they did a performance at the Hammerstein Ballroom or whatever it was, and people were wrapped around the corner. And he said he went outside and filmed it and said, I got these guys wrapped around the corner. And he corrected him and said, no, we have them wrapped around the corner. And he says, I was on the road with Joe before that as a rapper. He couldn't sell shows out like this. People weren't showing up from like this. And Joe Budden seems to think that his rap career was a lot bigger than it was. He was a okay, he had that one hit in the beginning, right? And then after that, he was a popular underground rapper. That's what he was. A popular underground rapper with ties to the commercial industry. That's what he was. And he has always been, I'll give Joe this, he's always been groundbreaking, where he was one of the first rappers I ever saw vlogging on message boards, podcasting. He was right there with Jim Jones doing Love and Hip Hop in the beginning. Listen, these guys are also at fault for not negotiating their contracts and getting things right in the beginning. When, and I've made this mistake in my life before, okay? Not getting the business handled before things get big. That's what happened with the World Star situation with me. Q kept ducking me. The business wasn't handled properly. And then they started going a different route, and I got away from that because it was becoming a liability. In this situation, these guys, it got big after Joe did the Complex thing. It brought a lot of attention to his podcast. They rebranded a Joe Budden podcast. They went hard for 6 months, got a deal on Spotify. They were all getting paid. They weren't going to say anything to disrupt the payments, get the business right. They felt like Joe was their friend, and really, friends turn foes when money comes involved. They said it wasn't about money on that podcast when they reunited. They lied. Mal and Rory say that it was about money. It was about money. They deserve equity, and they did deserve equity. And Joe Budden is foul for what he's doing right now. He's just as bad as everything he was preaching against. I don't care what you say. If you're the biggest fan of Joe, I like Joe too. I think he has a good perspective on a lot of stuff. I like the podcast as it was. I stopped listening because you could tell the energy was off the past 2 years or so, a year and a half. And I understand a lot of people taking Joe's side, but you got to say that these guys deserve at least like a couple percentage points, 5% each, something, so they feel like they're part of it, something. I'm not saying they deserve just equal partners. They don't, because Joe Budden did start it, and just like a founder of a company will get a majority of the percentage, but they do deserve 5%. Parks deserves a percentage. They deserve a percentage. Okay, so I do see it from Joe's point where maybe they were expecting too much. Okay, that's that. Lil Reese. Oh, gosh, I didn't put it in properly. Hold on one sec. So Lil Reese. This is what happened. Obviously, Tekashi reacted to this, and he said, "How he get shot before Quando Rondo?" Disrespectful. Well, this is what happened with Lil Reese. Okay, so Lil Reese, this is allegedly stole a car. Owner tracked it down, causing a fight where shots were fired. That's what happened. Lil Reese was in a stolen car. Maybe he didn't steal it himself, but he was in a stolen car, found by the owner. Fight ensued with shots. I can't feel bad for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope he pulls through. Seriously. But that's crazy. Well, J. Cole dominates again. He is taking over the top 50. And it's looking like he's going to do about 300 to 350,000 the first week. Maybe more than that. What was the actual projected number? 310. Wait, that's J. Cole. 280 to 310 its first week. Jeez. He's out doing Taylor Swift out here. J. Cole fans are coming through for him. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm just trying to keep you guys up to date as the day goes on. I appreciate you guys so much. And tell me what you guys think about the Joe Budden thing. I'm open to listening, and if you guys disagree, you disagree. I mean, I'm open to people disagreeing. Messy situation playing out very publicly. Again, Academics is going to have a field day with these guys paying. He's going to call them the Stooges want $2. You know he's going to do that. You know it, man. You know Academics is about to go off. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. I appreciate you guys. And I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.